5 drinking habits to stop nighttime urination. After 60, doctors say these work. Sleep is the best meditation. Dalai Lama, my dear friends. These words remind us that restful sleep isn't a luxury. It's a sacred gift we give ourselves. Yet so many of us find our nights interrupted, our rest stolen by trips to the bathroom that leave us exhausted come morning. Today, I want to share something deeply personal with you. Simple wisdom about how we drink water that can transform your nights and renew your days. Before we begin this journey together, I invite you to join our Golden Years Wisdom Channel family. Subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the encouragement and insights we share here. If today's message touches your heart, please leave a comment below. Tell us your story, share your struggles, and inspire others walking this path beside you. Morning's gift: start your day with gentle hydration. When dawn breaks and your eyes open to a new day, that first glass of water is more than refreshment. It's a promise to yourself. Your body has journeyed through the night without a single drop, and now it quietly asks for your care. Drinking water early, while the morning light streams through your window, gives your body the entire day to process what you've given it. This isn't just about preventing nighttime interruptions. It's about honoring the vessel that's carried you through decades of living. Think of Margaret, 72 years young, who once dreaded bedtime because she knew sleep wouldn't last. She began welcoming each morning with 2 glasses of water, one before breakfast, another after. Within 3 weeks, her nights became whole again. She woke refreshed, with tears of gratitude in her eyes, finally understanding that small acts of self-care create profound change. Evening's wisdom: embracing mindful restraint after sunset. As the sun sets in evening wraps around you like a comfortable shawl, your relationship with water must shift. This isn't about deprivation. It's about wisdom learned through living. Those evening hours when you sit with loved ones or lose yourself in a good book, be gentle with how much you drink. Every sip taken within 3 hours of bedtime is a potential interruption to the deep rest your body craves and deserves. Consider Thomas, 81, who cherished his nightly ritual of tea and television. He never connected those peaceful moments to his restless nights until he adjusted his routine, enjoying his final beverage with dinner instead. The change felt small, almost insignificant, yet his sleep deepened in ways that reminded him of his younger years. Sometimes wisdom whispers rather than shouts. Choosing with care, the hidden impact of what we drink. Every beverage tells a story, dear friends, and some stories keep us awake when we long for rest. That morning coffee that once gave you wings, that evening wine you thought would relax you, they work against the peace you seek. Caffeine lingers in our aging bodies longer than we remember from our youth, and alcohol, though it seems to invite sleep, actually fragments it into restless pieces. Robert, 76, loved his afternoon coffee and dinner-time beer, never imagining they conspired against his rest. When he switched to decaf and saved alcohol for special occasions, his nights transformed. He discovered that herbal teas without diuretics became his new companions. The choice wasn't easy, but the gift of uninterrupted sleep proved far sweeter than any beverage ever could. The rhythm of hydration creating consistency throughout your day. Your body is remarkably wise, capable of learning patterns that serve you well. When you drink water at random, sometimes gulping down glasses late at night, when you realize you've forgotten, you create chaos where calm should reign. Instead, imagine your hydration as a gentle rhythm, like waves lapping at the shore, steady and predictable throughout your waking hours. Dorothy, 84, had spent years without any drinking routine, remembering only at dinner that she'd hardly sipped all day. Those desperate evening glasses sent her to the bathroom throughout the night. Once she established her pattern: morning, lunch, afternoon, and a final glass with dinner, her body responded with gratitude. The rhythm became second nature, and peace returned to her nights like an old friend coming home. Temperature and technique. The gentle art of mindful sipping. Here's something many never consider. How you drink matters as much as what you drink. Ice-cold water, gulped down quickly, shocks your system and hurries things along when you need them slowed. Your bladder responds to temperature, to speed, to the urgency you create. Room temperature water, sipped slowly and mindfully, gives your body time to absorb what it needs without overwhelming your system. George, 79, always grabbed ice water after his afternoon walks, drinking it down in desperate gulps. Night after night, his sleep suffered until a friend suggested lukewarm water, sipped slowly. The change seemed almost too simple to matter, yet within days his nighttime trips decreased. He learned that rushing through life, even drinking water, creates problems our slower, wiser approach can solve. Understanding your body, listening to signals with compassion. After all these years of living in your body, you know it better than any doctor ever could. You feel when something's wrong, when patterns shift, when old solutions stop working. Nighttime urination isn't just inconvenient, it's your body speaking, asking for adjustment and understanding. Perhaps medications play a role, or health conditions you're managing. These habits work alongside medical care, not instead of it. Patricia, 73, struggled until she realized her blood pressure medication affected her bladder. Working with her doctor and adjusting her drinking schedule created harmony between her health needs and her desire for rest. She learned that self-compassion means acknowledging complexity while still making gentle changes. Your body deserves both medical attention and daily kindness, never one without the other. Building new rituals, the sacred evening routine, as twilight approaches, create rituals that signal to your body that rest is coming. These aren't rigid rules but loving boundaries, finishing your last meaningful drink with dinner, perhaps a small sip if truly thirsty later, then preparing for bed without the burden of a full bladder. Light candles, read scripture or poetry, sit in gentle silence. Let your evening routine become a bridge between the busy day and peaceful night. Frank, 87, had no evening routine, eating and drinking randomly until bedtime. When he established sacred boundaries, his last substantial drink at 6, and only tiny sips if needed, something shifted. His body learned the pattern, his bladder cooperated, and his nights became whole again. The ritual itself brought comfort, a predictable close to each day that promised rest ahead. The gift of rest, embracing transformation with patience. These changes won't transform your nights immediately, dear friends, and that's perfectly fine. Your body needs time to adjust, to trust these new patterns, to release old habits. Be patient with yourself. Some nights will still bring interruptions. That's life, not failure. But over weeks, you'll notice change creeping in quietly. Longer stretches of sleep, more energy upon waking, days lived with greater joy. Remember, every small adjustment is an act of love toward yourself. You've earned peaceful nights after all you've given to family, to work, to life itself. These habits aren't burdens, but gifts you give yourself. Share them with friends who struggle. Encourage each other. Celebrate small victories together. Your golden years deserve golden rest. My beloved friends, we've journeyed through 8 pathways to better sleep. But remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress, about showing yourself the same compassion you've shown others throughout your beautiful life. Perhaps you'll try one change this week, another next month. Perhaps you'll stumble, forget, and gently begin again. That's not just okay, that's being human. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share what resonated most deeply with you today. Tell us, which habit will you embrace first? What struggles have kept you awake? Your story might be the very encouragement another person desperately needs. We re not just viewers here. We re a community of souls supporting each other through every season of life. Together, we lift each other up. If today's message touched your heart, please like this video and share it with someone who's losing sleep. Subscribe to Golden Years Wisdom Channel and become part of our growing family. Your presence here matters. Your stories inspire us. Your courage to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep improving your life at any age, that's what makes this community so precious.